Today, on Running to Him, those who are evil can only conceal that evil temporarily. We who are believers must be different. If you're joining us in going through Proverbs, today's reading is Proverbs chapters 26, verses 13 through 28, and we'll concentrate on verses 24 through 26. Proverbs 26, verses 24 through 26 says, "He who hates disguises it with his lips, but he lays up deceit in his heart. When he speaks graciously, do not believe him, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. Though his hatred covers itself with guile, his wickedness will be revealed before the assembly." Have you ever seen a debate in the U.S. House of Representatives or the Senate? If you haven't, you should really take time to watch one on C-SPAN. It will open your eyes because of the above verses. I laugh when I hear a representative or senator say in his speech, "My esteemed colleague on the other side of the aisle," or "my friend," and then name a person on the opposite party. Frankly, almost 100% of the time, they really mean that jerk over there. These people lie so that decorum will be maintained. And yet, is decorum really being maintained? I think I appreciate a person who bluntly tells me that they don't like something I said or did, rather than the person who covers up what they believe with false words and actions. I know where I stand with the first person, rather than thinking that everyone is okay or everything is okay when it really isn't. I can't imagine what it was like for Christ, knowing that Judas was lying to him and going to betray him, and I can't imagine what Judas must have been thinking. In Matthew 5, verses 33 through 37, Jesus talks to the people about making an oath. He tells them not to rely on making oaths with collateral which you do not control. Rather, our statements should simply be truthful. Truth builds trust. Lies build dissension. Think of how the political world would be different if people were just honest with one another and not self-seeking or power-hungry. We would not have the turmoil which now exists, but because of dishonesty, each person looks out for how they can profit over the other. The same is true in the business world. Now let me make this statement up front. I am a capitalist. I believe in the marketplace, and I believe that people should be able to make their own destiny, so to speak, allowing for God's will. But we have a distinct problem in our corporate world today. There has never been so large a gap between the highest paid person and the lowest. Some large companies have laid off employees so that their stock prices would rise, and those at the top would be enriched. This is a form of deceit. We as believers are to be different. We are to place others' welfares above our own. We are to be honest. We are to have integrity in everything we do, and we are to present Christ to the world. Talk is cheap. Actions speak louder than words. Thank you for listening. We pray that today's devotion was meaningful to you. We would love to hear from you. You can use either Facebook or YouTube to like, subscribe, share, and tell others about us. If you would like to contact us, you can reach me at phineasjacobus@runningtohim.net.